Hi students, this is Viswanath, chemistry faculty for NEET and IIT exams. See the next question. X ml of H2 gas effuses through a hole in a container in 5 seconds. The time taken for the effusion of same volume of the gas specified below under identical conditions is. This question was given in IIT exam 1996. Understand the question carefully. XML of H2 gas diffuses in 5 seconds. Now, in the given options, which gas occupies the same volume, that means XML, in the given time? We should find out. Okay. In these 4 options, which gas occupies the same volume in the given time? We should find out. Say this here. Under identical conditions, rate of effusion R1 by R2 equal to square root of M2 by M1. Here rate of diffusion is also inversely proportional to time. So we can write T2 by T1 equal to square root of M2 by M1. Here T1 equal to 5 seconds. This 5 seconds is related to H2 gas. And M1 equal to 2. This is the molar mass of H2 molecule. Okay, now each and every option we have to check, we have to substitute these values in this formula which gives this time, then that is our answer. See the first option, 10 seconds for helium. Option A, for helium T2 equal to, T2 we should find out, square root of M2 by M1 into T1. Here M2 means for helium molar mass 4 and M1 molar mass of H2 2, 4 by 2, square root of 4 by 2 into T1 means 5 seconds. Then we can get 5 into root 2 seconds. This is not equal to 10 seconds because in option A it is given 10 seconds. Suppose if you get 10 seconds, then this is our answer. We did not get, so this is not our answer. Next, option B. Here for option B, oxygen T2 equal to square root of M2 means molar mass of oxygen 32 divided by molar mass of hydrogen molecule 2. So T2 equal to square root of 32 by 2 into 5. T2 equal to 20 seconds. Say this in the given options for oxygen 20 seconds. So this gas can occupy same volume of this hydrogen, XML of hydrogen in 20 seconds. So option B is the answer. See the next options. C for carbon monoxide M2 28, M1 2. So T2 equal to square root of 28 by 2 into 5, that equal to square root of 14 into 5 seconds, that is not equal to 25 seconds. And option D for CO2 M2 44 M1 2. So T2 equal to square root of 44 by 2 into 5, that equal to square root of 22 into 5, not equal to 55 seconds. In option D it is given 55 seconds. So this one also not answer. Option B is the answer. I hope you understood this question. Okay. So say the next topic, kinetic molecular theory of gases. This theory was proposed by 3 scientists, Maxwell, Boltzmann and Clausius. See the postulates. Kinetic molecular theory is applicable only to ideal gases. We can apply this theory only to ideal gases, not for the real gases. Okay. Gases contain large number of tiny and discrete particles called molecules. These molecules move randomly in all the directions with high velocities. We know that gases contain small discrete particles, those are called molecules. These molecules can move randomly in all the directions because between the gaseous molecules attractive forces are very less. So their motion is random motion with high velocities. There are no attractions or repulsions between the gas molecules. Okay. The pressure exerted by a gas is due to the collisions of molecules on the walls of the vessel. So, due to the random motion, gas molecules can collide with walls of the container, then they exert some force on the walls of the container. That is nothing but pressure. In this way, gases exert pressure. The collisions between the gas molecules are perfectly elastic. Elastic collision means there is no loss of energy during molecular collision. Suppose two molecules collide with each other, then there is no loss of energy for those two molecules. That type of collision is called elastic collision. So here also inside the gas molecules can move randomly in all the directions. In that random motion, they may collide with other molecules, then those collisions are elastic collisions. That means no loss of energy. Molecular motions are unaffected by gravity. So, gas molecules' motion cannot be influenced by gravitational force. The volume of molecules is negligible when compared to the total volume of the container. If we bring all the gaseous molecules to one place and measure volume occupied those molecules, that is very less compared to the volume of the total container. The average kinetic energy is directly proportional to the absolute temperature of the gas. So, due to random motion, molecules have some kinetic energy. If we consider average kinetic energy, that is directly proportional to absolute temperature. If we increase the temperature of the gas, then velocity increases, so that kinetic energy also increases. At a low temperature, velocity is less, then kinetic energy is also less. In this way, average kinetic energy is directly proportional to absolute temperature of the gas. Okay, these are the postulates of kinetic molecular theory of gases. Based on these postulates, Maxwell derived an equation, that is kinetic gas equation. Maxwell derived an equation on the basis of above assumptions. Remember students, in these postulates some mistakes are there. Mistakes means wrong postulates are also there. Later you will learn what are the wrong postulates in this. Okay. So kinetic gas equation, say this, PV equal to 1 by 3 mn U square. P means pressure of the gas, V volume of the gas, M mass of one molecule of the gas, N number of molecules of the gas, U root means square velocity of the molecules. Okay, so M means mass of one molecule, N means number of molecules. So mass of one molecule is multiplied by total number of gas molecules means we can get molar mass. Okay, so small m into small n equal to molar mass. Okay, for 1 mole of the gas, small n number of molecules is equal to n, capital N. Here capital N means Avogadro number. What is the Avogadro number value? 6.022 into 10 power 23. Here also same thing. If we take 1 mole of the gas, in that Avogadro number of molecules are there. Now multiplied mass of one molecule with Avogadro number, then we can get molar mass, symbol capital M. Hence we can write PV equal to 1 by 3 m U square. From this, U square equal to 3 PV by m, that equal to 3 RT by m, because we are considering 1 mole. So for 1 mole ideal gas equation, PV equal to RT. So in place of PV, we can write RT, 3 RT by M. From this, we can get U equal to square root of 3 PV by M, that equal to 3 RT by M. So it is root means square velocity, RMS velocity. It will come next. Okay. So this is kinetic gas equation. Now say this, kinetic energy of gas. As per kinetic gas equation, PV equal to 1 by 3 mn U square, U means RMS. For 1 mole, mass of one molecule, small m into number of molecules, small n, that equal to molar mass, capital M. So we can write PV equal to 1 by 3 mu square. Now this I am writing in this way, dividing and multiplying with 2. So 2 by 3 into 1 by 2 mu square, that equal to 2 by 3 half mu square. What is that? Kinetic energy for 1 mole. Here capital M is molar mass, that means 1 mole of the gas we are considering. So half mv square means kinetic energy per 1 mole. So 2 by 3 into kinetic energy per 1 mole. From this we can write kinetic energy per 1 mole equal to, do the cross multiplication. That means PV equal to this term. From this we are writing kinetic energy per 1 mole equal to 3 by 2 into PV. So kinetic energy per 1 mole equal to 3 by 2 into RT. In place of PV, we wrote RT. From this, kinetic energy per molecule. Here 1 mole means Avogadro number of molecules are there. Per 1 molecule, if we want kinetic energy, then we have to divide this value with number of molecules. So 3 by 2 into RT divided by capital N. Avogadro number, capital N. So this we can write 3 by 2 into K into T. Here K is Boltzmann constant. Its value R by N. So kinetic energy per molecule equal to 3 by 2 into KT or 3 by 2 into RT by N. Okay. Okay students, practice well. We will meet in the next class.